right, yep. Shalom, shalom. Shalom. First, I'm going to start by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, where I get this truth from daily. All right. Shalom to the elect, whoever they are out there doing this work in truth and in sincerity. All right. This morning, you got a gang of pollution out here. It's Salaki. It's a lot of pollution out here this morning, because that's what E does. E, he likes to fuck up the world. All right. You see how hazy it is? Gotta get part of the sun and let the contrast beam in, moving away from it. All right, it's all hazy out here. That's because E, he destroys the earth. He don't care. E is wicked as hell. All right. I was just pointing that out real quick. The title of this lesson is called "Don't Go That Way." All right, which we don't want to go that way. All right, and mainly I'm talking about the charagma, the chipmunks. It's lucky. You brothers know what I mean. You don't want to take that charagma. You don't want that C hip. Because afterwards you're gonna feel it at Second Ezra. Let's get Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 12 real quick. All right, that's a lot, kid. Because you're gonna feel it after death by pain. This is Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 12, as it reads, "The same must know it after death by pain." So we're saying don't go that way for a reason. We've been telling you don't go that way, don't teach that way, don't teach those names. All right, we've been telling y'all that. All right, and the reason I'm doing this lesson this morning, through the Spirit, I couldn't even get in right now because these punk ass locks, the digital padlock, to get inside. I can't even get in right now. It's dead. All right. So all you people that depend on this punk ass technology that Esau got, all right. Hey, you ain't gonna be able to do anything. Oh, I can open the door with this. All right, I got the, I got it in my hand. You're not gonna be able to get, inside nowhere. All right, go back to the ancient ways. All right, consider the days of the ancient. All right, trusting in this technology, man. Hey, that's not where it's at. Everybody, you got Israelites wanting Teslas and stuff. I ain't got nothing against it, but hey, they stay charged for 2 hours. What you gonna do? You could go out, you could leave from where you live for 2 hours. Not even 2 hours. You could leave. You could go an hour away from your house. Then you got to come back. An hour back. Then the batteries get weak. Just like the situation, I couldn't get back in the house. I could get back in the house, but I couldn't get back into my other phones where my lessons was at. Because these dumbass locks, with the keypads and stuff and the number. All right? So you got to wait for that to charge up, So what you going to do in Jacob's trouble, all right? Because they probably flip it. They probably got a more brilliant idea, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. They was going to cut off the internet, They probably say, you know what, stall that out for a little bit. Let's hold off on that. Let's go ahead and implement this and get more people to take the get more people to take the and they do it that way, they could do it like that. All right? So, people take the then they turn off everything. You be done. Ultimately, you'll be taking it for no reason. You'll be taking it for no reason if you're going to take it, which we beseech you, we admonish you, all right? We admonish you not to take the C hip, all right? We are begging you, warning you, admonishing you not to take the sea hit. All right. So I don't got very much precepts because it was the notes in this phone. I just wrote it down, but I have my sword in the apocrypha. All right. Let me get this out the apocrypha real quick. So this is Sirach chapter 40. And you know, I just woke up. You know, I just woke up about an hour ago. I didn't even wash my face. All right. But it's all good. Hey, all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Hey, this is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, but the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 40, and verse 12. All right. As it reads, all bribery and injustice shall be blotted out. All right. But true dealing shall endure forever. All right. So you if you go that way, all right, you're really being bribed. You're really you're really being commenced with injustice. All right. You're going forth with injustice. All right. If you take that, you know what? All right. All bribery and injustice shall be blotted out. So, you know, if you got unrighteous gains, you know, like what is that in Proverbs? Or you got unrighteous gains, all right? Hey, man, what's that going to do? What is that going to do for you in the day of the Lord, all right? Okay, you got some bricks, all right? You got some bricks. You Scarface or whatever, or you Frank Lucas, right? You know, and you getting big money. You got some bricks. You got some keys. All right. Where's that going to get you in the day of the Lord? All right. All bribery and injustice, because you even bribing your own people, you know, when you slanging drugs, you know, cocaine, crystal meth, heroin, you know, you bribing your people, you taking money, you get what I'm saying, to give them that. You know what I'm saying? The unrighteous gains, bro. Unrighteous gains. All bribery and injustice shall be blotted out. So all that ain't gonna mean nothing. I do this for this bread. I have to get that bag. It ain't gonna mean nothing. All right? That's gonna be blotted out. But true dealing shall endure forever. So when you deal righteously in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, you work, you know, you labor for yours, you know, and still ain't got enough. All right? Like an Israelite does, you know, we work for ours and we still ain't got enough, all right? But when you deal unrighteously, you know what I'm saying, unjustly, all right, and through bribery, all right, there's nothing good gonna come to you in the day of your judgment, all right? All bribery and injustice shall be blotted out, but true dealing shall endure forever, all right? The goods of the unjust shall be dried up like a river, all right? So all those dainties and good meats and whatever they get, you know, that's going to be dried up like a river, like the Euphrates River right now, all right? It's dried up. All right, so the goods of the unjust shall be dried up like a river and shall vanish with noise like a great thunder and rain, all right? Everybody going to see the judgment happen to you. They're going to be like, ooh, you know, well, you got this big money right now. But, ooh, look what happened to you. Look what happened to this dude, you know. You came through stunting on your people, you know, 2023 C-Class Mercedes-Benz, AMG Mercedes-Benz, $100,000 on nothing, you know, just to say you got it, you know, whatever, you know. Yep, verse 14. While he openeth his hand, he shall rejoice, right? So shall transgressors come to naught, all right? So transgressors, they gonna come to nothing, all right? And the same way, damn, where's that in Peter? Let me see if I get that, you know, because because the Lord preserves the unjust. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barakatah. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he preserves the unjust. If you know if a brother knows where that's at in Peter or in Proverbs, you could get the Lord, he preserves the wicked for the day of the Lord, and then the righteous, he preserves them and keeps them, for the day, So that goes into the elect. He keeps them. All right, but the wicked, hey man, he gonna preserve you for that day. And then everybody gonna know it when your judgment comes. All right? And so you wanna be like Frank Lucas? Well, look what happened to Frank Lucas, and the whole city knew about it. So if you wanna go ahead and take that charagma, all right? Because look, the Lord is gonna preserve you, not you brethren, all right? But the Lord is gonna preserve the wicked to stay in their lot, even when they come back, they come back, through another physical body. He preserves them, and their soul is their soul, and they're gonna fulfill their lot. So, don't go that way. Because it's possible that you could be of the elect, or I could be of the elect. That's why we say we're the hopeful elect. All right. So it's possible that you could be of the elect, but Hosea 4:6, for my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right. Hey, Tawada, Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barakatah, Tawada Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Hey, Tawada. All right. This is the brother at 210, lively stones. Proverbs 16:4. All right. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right. And there's multiple precepts that go into that, how the Lord preserves or reserve you. If you type in that word, you might find the other precepts, but that's beautiful. Hey, the water, all right? Because the Lord holds the wicked for the day of his wrath. Like brothers always say, you might be saved for a missile, all right? The Lord might keep you alive. Everybody see your wickedness. You want to be Frank Lucas or Scarface or whatever, you want to be that baller, you're going to go ahead and take that C-hip, you're going to go that way, But everybody sees, of course, the elect, they see your wickedness. They see your unrighteousness. All right. They see that. All right. And then there's another precept where the Lord says, with your eyes, you shall see. You know what I'm saying? So with your eyes, those you brethren that are in this truth, all right, the hopeful elect, that hopefully is of the elect, hey, you're going to see with your eyes the judgment of the wicked. All right. We don't inquire. So like we try not to inquire, all right? Because sometimes we'll get pissed off, we'll get mad, at 2/3 or the wicked, and we might, can't wait till Yahweh Shem Yahushai destroy their ass. All right? But we don't focus on that, because we know the scriptures say, hey, don't inquire about how the wicked shall be destroyed, but on your own salvation. Just roughly paraphrasing. All right? So let me get this again. Proverbs 16:4. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai hath made all things for himself. All right? He made the wicked for himself, which operate through the left hand of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, through the left hand. All right? And he made the elect. He made Yahushai. All right? And Yahushai created everything. All right? He made the elect for himself. All right? He made 1/3 of Israel, the remnant, for himself. All right? So, hey, the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So in that day of evil, because it's coming, all right, I got a list of things, because the Lord gonna preserve them so they could, because they care about the things of this world, which I want to grab this in John too, 1 John. All right, let me get this real quick. Salakia, 1 John chapter 2. 1 John chapter 2, starting at verse 15. All right. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right. Hey, any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. The brother dropped another precept. All right. Oh, hey, he brought out verse 13. Yeah, I read verse 12, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this. We'll reverse. Here, so let me post this. All right. And that's beautiful, all right? And after that, they should, this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 12. We'll start at verse 12 in Tawada. So let me see if I can get this real quick. in the Apocrypha. All right. And the water for that, I should have read verse 13. All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, starting at verse 12. The same must know it after death by pain. And then the brother dropped verse 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished. Hey, that's beautiful. I should have just read the next verse. I would have found that precept. Well, that's probably why I even quoted it. All right. Hey, but and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. Hey, you see that? And the brother put Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 4. All right. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Now, on the contrary, all right, he made the elect for himself. All right. As you see, it says in 2nd Ezra 9 and 13, whose the world is and for whom the world is created. All right. Hey, the Lord made this world for us. All right. You know, Lord willing, I'm righteous. You know, the righteous will fall 7 times but get back up, but the wicked fall into mischief. All right. And the water for that precept, the water, it was right there in my face. I just read that precept. Hey, the water. Let's go back to this in John, 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. All right. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, love of the Father is not in him. So if you got love for the world, all right, you don't love Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to be caught up in the things that's going to keep you, that's going to preserve you for the day of the wrath, the day of the Lord. All right. You care about having, the high gadgets and, all this technocracy stuff, all right? You're going to take that C hip. You're going to take the M-O to the T to the B, all right? And then you're going to feel all of this, all right? You're going to have sores, all right? You're going to have a raw or painful place on your body, all right? Got some similar words for that sore, all right? You're going to have inflammation, swelling, lesions, wounds, all right? A scrape, abrasion, a chafe, a cut, a laceration. So we go back to that word charagma. We know that's a pill, a stake they're gonna put inside of what I'm talking about, right? They're gonna put that stake inside of your what, all right? Because they want you to take that. They want you to be condemned, all right? Especially you Hebrew Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, all right? All right, so you're going to have a laceration. You're going to be exposed to radiation, right? You're going to get cancer. It's going to be a cancer. They probably, they'll flip the switch on you right then and there. They make you take it, and then they just, do away with you. All right, they just delete you after that. All right, a laceration, a graze, a contusion, bruise, a running sore, ulceration, boil. A big boil, an abscess. And we're gonna call you carbuncle, all right? We're just gonna start calling them carbuncle because that's what they're gonna have when they take that seat hip, all right? Mr. Carbuncle, all right? It might be my own uncle that's gonna take it, But that's what you're gonna have, called carbuncle, and not you, brethren, because you brothers in the truth. Lord willing, we don't in the hour in temptation that we endure, all right? So let me get this Ecclesiastes 3 and 6. All right, just bear with me one moment right here. All right, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 6, as it reads, all right, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, all right? So right now we should be casting away everything. We should be loosening ourselves from all our attachments. We attach to whatever we may be attached to. All right. We should be loosening ourselves from these attachments. All right. Some people are so in love with their chain. I'm in love with my chain. I'm in love with my car. I'm in love with my this. I'm in love with my that. Hey, we're losing ourselves from that. All right. We like to eat. All right. we like to eat food. Hey, man, we starting to eat 2 meals a day, 1 meal a day, and a snack, all right? And we starting to eat healthy snacks, all right? Because we trying to loose ourselves, all right, from this place, all right? Because we don't want to be attached to this place, all right? Because we know what's going to come with that. We're going to feel it after death by pain if we stay in this place, all right? So we gotta stay out of this place, you know what I'm saying? Micah 2:10, arise and depart, for this place is not your rest, all right? So, hey, man, this is the time we're in, all right? Verse 6, all right? A time to get and a time to lose, all right? To lose, all right? Say, hey, we need to lose all this shit, man. We don't care about none of this, all right? It's like it for my language. A time to keep and a time to cast away. We cast away all of this, man. This ain't nothing, all right? Because we know what shall be revealed to us, all right? It's going to be more, in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the things we couldn't even imagine that we want and desire, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to give us that, all right? So, starting to, it's not a bad idea to start cutting back now, all right? And the reason why, we are going through what we're going through is because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is dealing with you. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is dealing with you, all right? So that's why we're going through what we're going through right now, all right? But then those who he might not be dealing with, he might be fattening up the calf. He might be making you fat right now. So if he's trying to make you fat right now, you really got to step back. Like, man, I should be fasting more, praying more, all right? Because, hey, you get power through prayer. So praying more, all right? I just watched Elder Yashawamba's video on how to make that holy oil. Lord willing, I'll go ahead and get some of the ingredients, some frankincense and myrrh, and make some of that holy oil, all right? Fast more, all right? We fast more, man. Hey, that's power, man. Fasting and praying, that's power. All right, I only got like a couple more precepts. All right, let me get this in Mark. Mark chapter 8. Just bear with me. In verse 35. All right, this is Mark chapter 8, verse 35 as it reads. All right, first I'll get this brother's precept. This is the brother at 210 Lively Stones. He dropped Colossians 3 and 7. Hey, if you could drop verse 8 too. Okay, the water. The brother start from verse 5. Salakia. Hey, the water. This is Colossians chapter 3, starting at verse 5. All right. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth. All right. So we wanna put ourselves to deletion right now. Our desires. We want to put our desires to deletion. All right, we want to cut that and keep that at a minimum. All right, like feeding our bodies. All right, like even pleasure. Pleasing ourselves. Anything that's that it pleases the flesh. All right, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth: fornication. All right, spiritual fornication, uncleanness. All right, inordinate affection. We try not to have none of that, right? We trying to be perfect in Yahweh Shem Yahushai because that's a command. Be ye therefore perfect as your Father, as the Adawan Yahweh Shem Yahushai is perfect. All right? Evil concupiscence. So like if I, can't get that word right. Evil concupiscence and covetousness, which is idolatry. All right? Spiritual idolatry. Spiritual idolatry. You're cheating on Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. We're supposed to be his wife. So if we look at our women, for the brothers that got women, or we look at, who is subject under us, under us, you know what I'm saying? Whether it may be children, your woman, or even these other nations. If we ain't keeping it holy in Yahweh Shem Yahushai and being a good woman in the eyesight of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which we know how to because we have his truth now. All right, which we fall off, all right? The Lord is merciful, so he has mercy on us, all right? Hey, if we do that, we're being wicked in the eyesight of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Of course, everybody that we're supposed to have under subjection, they're gonna be, they're gonna be even worse than we are, or they, it might be the same. you know, but we're going to feel that, all right? So that's why we try to be holy, you know, we try to be because Israel is likened into a comely woman, all right? So we try to be that comely woman with our beautiful garments on, you know, covered up. How we have our covering in Yahweh Shai, all right? So let me finish that. Oh yeah, which is idolatry, you know, and you know that. Hey, I just said it. All right, verse 6. For which things is sake, the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience. All right. So we don't want to be disobedient. We disobedient to our husband Yahweh Shai. All right. What you think? What you think the result is going to be? All right. So we want to be righteous in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. We want to mortify our members. All right, and detach ourselves from this world. All right. We don't want to go that way. We see all of them running that way, but we the very few. You know how you see that video sometimes. You know, you got all of the whole crowd, the mass crowds going that way. And, you know, you got 1, 2, maybe 3. All right. Just like Noah's Ark. Noah. All right. Everybody still was all partying and drinking and marrying and having fun. All right. I'm not saying it's a sin to drink because we drink. You know, we have drinks. All right. They call Yahweh Shai a gluttonous and a wine bibbler. All right. So you're not saying that's it. But, you know, what the scriptures are indicating, they was out having fun. You know that word fun to mean divert the mente, diversion of the mental, all right? So you're just diverting your mind. They all thought they had fun last night. But what they doing is destroying, they destroying this earth, which is fine. We want DTA, you know. We want destruction to Babylon, all right? All this pollution in the air, all right, this morning. Hey. So let me finish that, all right? Hey, for which things is sake, the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience. All right, in which ye also walk sometimes. So we walk like that sometimes. You know, the brother's been getting on it lately. Elder Bishop Natazak, you know, with the little situation with the young women, the Israelite women, the other day. All right, which we were like that sometimes. All right, so I was cut up by it because I was talking shit in my head when I seen them, you know, walk up, but I didn't say nothing on the comment board, but I still learned my lesson from it, you get what I'm saying? Because, you know, and that's part of the curses too. So but we walk like that sometimes, so we can't be so quick to judge. We want to be that old sage that don't got much to say but these scriptures. That's why we say all script, no lip, right? All right, in the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. So when we was living in pleasing our flesh, all right, instead of pleasing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because now we're doing what's pleasing to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right? Or at least we're trying, all right? We're doing the work, we're doing videos, all right? We're trying to edify the flock. Hey, if we say we love him, feed the sheep, keep his commandments, all right? Salaki, let me go ahead and put that up there, all right? In the which ye also walked sometime when you lived in them. And then verse 8, but now ye also put off all these, all right? So we got to put off all those, all right? Hey, anger, all right? We can't let our anger get to us, all right? If we're acting emotional and feminine like that, all right, we'll probably go ahead and we might get mad. They'll know if we could get angry, if they can make us angry, all right, then we might, you know, they probably, all they got to do is just make us angry, and then we'll probably take the C hip, all right? Wrath, all right? We shouldn't be quick to wrath. We would be quick to hear, quick to learn, all right? All they got to do is try to make us go in our wrath, you know, and then we'll take, you know, malice, all right? We shouldn't have no type of maliciousness about us, all right? Nothing should be malicious about us, all right? Blasphemy, all right? Calling on Jesus, all right? Sweet Jesus, all right? Blaspheming the Holy Spirit, all right? Bucking up against the elders and apostles, and that's a scary thing to do. And that's a scary thing to do, you know, because I observe myself, you know, examine myself like, hey, the water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai never putting a spirit on me to go buck up against the elders, apostles, and bishops. You know, that's a scary thing to happen to you if the Lord put a spirit on you to buck up against the elders and apostles. Hey, man, that's scary, man. That's being reserved for the day of the Lord. All right. Yep, for the day of evil. and only evils, like Elder Hawad always says, all right? And so put off all these things, anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. And that's not just for your physical mouth, all right? Because we can speak through our conduct, our language, all right? We can speak through our language. So the Lord knows all our conduct, all right? And Tawada for those precepts. Hey, man, Tawada, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Thumb to all you brothers and sisters tuning in on the comment board, all right? Let me get this, what was that? Oh, Mark 8 and 35. Oh, did I get that already? Oh, Salakia. Oh, the page turned by itself. Yup, the water for that, those precepts, hand in hand with this lesson. All right, and that was the spirit. So this is Mark chapter 8 and verse 35, as it reads, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it." All right, that's why we brought out that Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 6, a time to lose, a time to cast away. All right, we cast away our lives right now. We're hoping in something better than this. Hey, there's nothing here for us. What's here for us? Smoke some weed with these hoe-ass, punk-ass bitches, all right? These faggot-ass niggas. Yeah, I said it, all right? Hopefully I don't get, but that's all that's here, all right? We got the whole alphabet community, all right? Ain't nothing here for us. That's why we cast off this world right now. There's nothing here for us, all right? And at the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we don't got no $150 million like Bishop Nate. I don't even like to call him Bishop Nate. But, out of respect, which the Lord ain't no respecter of men, but, I'll go ahead and say it, But, yeah, that dude, $150 million, yeah, we know why you going off. We know why you used to teach the names Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and why you don't now. Because you went that way, the name of this lesson. Don't go that way, all right? Because you went that way. I'm going to try to keep this 30 minutes. I'm going to finish this up, and I got one more in Peter. All right, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it." So you putting down your life for this gospel, for this truth, all right? Your woman start tripping, your woman left you, all right? Your family, they don't mess with you no more. You're not even invited to their house, which is fine, all right? Cool, we don't want to go to your house. Everybody, they all turn your back. Your job, they fired you, they or whatever. They can see the difference. They can see the spirit on you because the spirit itself bears witness with the spirit. So that's any spirit, man. Even the demons, they can see that you got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in you, all right? They can see even demons. So the spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? So verse 36, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" So if you take that C hit, man, it's all bad for you, bro. It's all bad. Why? Because they're gonna give you false promises. They're gonna tell you, oh yeah, you could, I don't know, they some 007 stuff. They go walk up to this car over here. It's yours. Put your hand on it. Get inside. The next thing you know, they set you up and they come delete you. Hey man, there's nothing here for us. Hey, never trust thine enemy. What's that? Sirach 2 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for as iron rusteth, so does he. Hey, the same way iron gonna get rusted, the same way where Esau is gonna show you his true colors. All right, so don't trust this devil. All right, especially you speckled birds. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right. So what shall a man give for exchange for his soul? Now, let me read this correctly. Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? So you telling me there's something here that you could give in exchange for your soul? But Yahweh Shai didn't change anything for his soul. All right? Because the devil came to him and was like, hey, check this out. Look. Ooh, all you got to do is come down. You got to get down with my business, get down with my team, He was like, man, get behind me, Hey, it says, thou shalt not worship anybody but Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? Just roughly paraphrasing. All right, let me get to 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1. Jake got a short attention span, but the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, don't want to quench the spirit, So this is 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1. Is that it? I can't stand when I do that. I write down the wrong precept sometimes. Let me see. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. Simon Peter, a servant and apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach, to them that have obtained like precious faith with us through the righteousness of our power and our Savior, Yahushua HaMashiach. Yep. I must have wrote down the wrong precept or something. I'll just be rushing. All right. Let me see if I can get it right here real quick. Yep. Without what I put down. Hey, but hey, that faith, man. Hey, without faith, it's impossible to please Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And without faith, without faith, you're not gonna move. You're not gonna move in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and the Lord ain't gonna reserve you, for Him. He gonna reserve you for the the day of evil. The day of the Lord. Hey, so that was just a quick lesson, a quick one through the Spirit. I had to do something this morning, so hey, I'm gonna end off by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which are the elders and apostles and bishops of Great Millstone. Hey, Shalom, peace and salutations to the elect, whoever they may be, and to water for tuning in. For you brothers and sisters that may even watch it later. All right, Shalom. Y'all have a blessed one. All right, Shalom.